Hello, Letterlanders. Today we're going to be working on the unit story called Snorkeling. It is on page 60. Well, I have it wrote down 60 something on the unit stories. And it starts out at unit 23, and it is one of 3 pages that's showing right here. So our title is Snorkeling. It is a play. So our characters in the play are Heather, Fish, Seth, Dad, Mom, Grandmother, Octopus. And some of the story words that we're going to see is yay. So after I say it, I want you to repeat it. Yay. Pajamas. Definitely. Coral reef. Let's say it again a little bit quicker. Yay. Pajamas. Definitely. Coral reef. They also have here some words to decode. They all have either the or, so here we have the or sound here. Let's see if any other pattern from this week is here. I don't see it. Okay. Well, you can go over these with your families and sound them out as we go. So let's go ahead and we'll take a look at it. So we have snorkel. Now, that's in the name of our title, Snorkeling. And I see a picture of a boy, he has a mask in this tube. And so what he's doing is he is under the water, and this tube allows him to breathe while his face is in the water looking down. And so this is called a snorkel. Is that something you've ever done before? We have the word package. We have the word internet. We have butterfly, super, plastic, probably, octopus. All right, so now that we're familiar with some of those words, let's see what this says. Heather as a narrator. So that means she's kind of being the one that tells the story. My grandmother lives in okay, so this is Heather saying this. My grandmother lives in another city, but she sends special presents for our whole family sometimes. Ooh, I'm going to make a text to self connection. Whenever I lived in Chicago when I was little and my grandmother was back in Pennsylvania, she would do the same thing, and it was so exciting when we got a box from her. Not long ago, she sent us the best present ever. It all started one day when my older brother Seth and I were playing a card game on the floor. So today, would you like to be Heather and I can be Seth? And let's see, we have mom. So I'll go ahead and I'll read the mom too. So let's see, there's Seth. Okay, so you're reading Heather, I'm reading Seth. I'm reading mom. Would you like to read the dad part? Okay, oops. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, so you are going to read the part of Heather. I am going to be Seth. I am going to be mom, but you are going to read the part of dad. Okay, so far you're going to be Heather, you're going to be dad, and would you like to be the octopus or the fish? Okay, you can be the octopus. So you're going to play Heather, dad, and octopus. Okay? All right, so are you ready? And if I'm going too fast, remember you can always pause to read your sentence and then click go to hear me read the next part. Okay, all right, Heather, you can begin. I don't care. This game is so boring, it makes me snore. Okay, now we read what's going on. Just then the doorbell rang. Mom went to the door and came back with a package. It's a package from your grandmother. It's probably something boring like that light up globe she sent us. Seth, you know you adored that globe. Yeah, but that was before Heather broke the light. Here, let's see what Grandma sent this time. Says, Mom set the package down beside us. Dad came in the room to see what it was. My brother, oh, I'm sorry. Heather, you're supposed to read that part. So you go ahead and you read it. Okay. What is this thing? Your dad. Heather. Boring. I'm going to scroll this up here. See, you just click on a sea animal and it talks to you and tells you all about itself. Oh boy, that sounds so boring. Okay, you are also the octopus, remember? I am a green parrotfish. I make myself new pajamas every night. Huh? Speaking of pajamas, you two need to get yours on and get some sleep. In the morning, we leave for the shore to go snorkeling. Ugh, could be boring. Let's scroll up here. Go ahead, Heather. Remember your dad. And put on our sunscreen, of course. Okay, let's scroll up down here. What is a coral reef? Oh, remember that from the book Dad showed you? The coral reef is made by tiny animals that all live together in a hard rock-like shapes. Oh, great! Not only do we have to look at boring fish, but maybe they will sting us too. All right, Heather. Sounds like fun. Tell me all about it. And I saw a bunch of those oarfish with white stripes. What do you call them? Yeah, a bunch of clownfish. One came right up to my face and kissed my mask. No, really? What else did you see? Oh, yes. And I saw a real live seahorse. It darted around in little high speed starts and stops, and then suddenly there were four more. That was lucky. So what do you kids think of snorkeling now? How can I say it? Snorkeling on a coral reef is definitely not boring. Thanks so much, Grandma. Thank you, Grandma. Now, if you want to reread this with your family, that might be something fun to do. But the next thing that I want you to do is, excuse me, I want you to go through the words. If you see the OR, I want by itself, I want you to color it in orange. If you see ORE, you're going to color it in, I believe it's blue. And if you go through and you see, I'm looking for an OUR word. Ooh, how about this? An OOR. I think that color is red. And if you go through, oh, here you go. OUR, I think that is green. But I have it on Dojo just to be sure. But I want you to go through and search for them. Now, what happens if you don't have this printed? It's okay. Did you see how I took my mouse over it and I highlighted it? Now, it didn't stay, and that's okay. But the important thing is that you're going over it and you're finding it and you're highlighting it. Now, it all will be blue or whatever color you highlight it, but the important thing is you are finding them in the words and you know it has the sorry, that one. And you know it has the or sound. So, boring, or snore. Here's boring again because Seth was stuck on boring, right? Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy searching.